hit my head.
Don't do
Hey,
that.
I've got a question. Have you guys ever actually looked up the Tyler Show on YouTube?
No.
I'm
Let me-
sorry. There's like it's a little confusing.
Let me tell you, there is some quality content. If you Google the Tyler Show on YouTube, it is fantastic.
There's quality content that's not us, right?
It's way better than anything you could ever produce, Tyler.
I think I have. I've Googled it.
There you go.
I'll just
So
toss
it's
this.
gonna be a loud snack.
Stickling piano.
I just want my hummus. Okay.
Oh, 4 Packer fans. Here we go.
What about Packers fans? I mean,
There's 3 things that pull up that show up when I search in the Tyler Show on Google.
I wouldn't want to be a Packers fan, but
Why? You've got something wrong.
there is. I don't.
Packers stuff.
No, they don't. I mean, you could fight me,
Nah,
but
the-
I'm sorry. They're the best team in the league. Yeah, no, this is definitely interesting.
The Tyler Show Network. Look at
Just search Tyler Show podcast and it'll show up.
that.
Or it did for me
Hmm.
on YouTube. I don't know what Google.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Well, hello everyone.
Face review.
Oh, Danny, shut up. Well, hello. We're going now. Wait, there. Let's get this a little closer. How about that?
You got it.
All right, there we go.
Good job,
Hello everyone. My name is Tyler, and I'm here with
Tyler.
Tyler, and welcome to another episode of the Tyler Show podcast. We have a special guest here calling in from. We have the governor from Alaska, Daniel Slattery. Daniel, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Tyler. It's good to be here. I'm glad I can finally speak for all my Alaskan people and spread the good word about Alaska.
What? There's a podcast called Conversations with Tyler.
Yes, sir.
What? This is a bunch of BS. I don't like that. Alrighty, Danny. So where are you from?
I am from Downers Grove, Illinois, but I am currently going to school at Western Michigan University in Kalamazoo.
I'm so
Michigan.
sorry.
I know some interesting.
Yeah,
people
well,
from
at least I'm not in the
Kalamazoo.
UP.
Whoa, whoa,
I mean,
whoa,
I don't
whoa!
know.
Calm down there. Calm down there. All right, so let's just get right into it. So
yeah.
on this part, we usually talk about what we did over the weekend. Danny, what'd you do over the weekend?
Okay. Well, over the weekend it was fall break, so I actually got to go back home.
Yeah, okay, so he
to
has
good
a
old Downers Grove.
he has a break
Okay.
because they can.
Yeah, it's called fall break. It's pretty pointless.
Might as well.
But
I guess you got a
anyway.
spring break. Might as well have a fall break. We got a winter break.
Our
Summer
spring
break?
break's the end of February.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, we're just trying to encompass all 4 seasons here, so
Gotta celebrate them all.
give fall what it deserves. But anyway, I got a car. I bought myself a car because I need one.
And you didn't tell me? Like, did you buy it new or?
I know it. God, do you think I have enough money to buy it new? No, it's used. It was $1,500. It's a Buick LeSabre 2003.
Okay, so
Okay,
you did.
alright.
That is your Buick. I was wondering who's, because Zach sent me a picture. Like, that's not a
Yes.
Buick, and I'm like, whose Buick is this? Oh my gosh, that's what
Yes,
year is
it
it?
is my Buick.
What year is it?
2003 Buick LeSabre Custom.
Oh, whoa, custom.
Oh yeah,
Smooth
yeah,
riding car.
definitely.
Let's.
You know,
can I-
driving up
what-
here, I almost fell asleep. So
What's
you know,
custom about it?
that'll tell you something. That'll tell you something about the car.
All right. So yeah, what's okay? That's a reasonable car. It looks like every 4-door whatever.
Ford
Mhm.
door.
Four-door.
There you go. It's the family
I
sedan.
got a yes.
It's
I got a very good deal on it. $1,500.
how many
You
miles?
know they
Pretty like
84,000.
that's
it.
That's
pretty
really
actually,
good.
for 1,500.
Oh,
bucks.
yeah.
That's
That's
Yeah.
the way to
no,
be.
that's the because no one drives these cars around that much. Like,
I mean, I see a
I
few
know-
of them, but
yeah, but
definitely not
smaller
as many
cars,
as-
like people don't.
Yeah, I was sitting in this old person's garage for a couple of years. So
So you snagged it. Where did you buy it?
it was my mom actually as his like client because she works for a law firm, and
Works for a law firm.
this old lady is with the law firm, and so she can't drive anymore because she's old. So they were selling the car, and so I swooped on in, picked it up.
That's the way to be.
Damn straight. Damn straight. I would like to. I know this is kind of off track, but this is the weirdest setup this has ever happened.
It's growing.
It is
It's
growing.
Forever increasingly weird.
It.
Like that. I don't know what's going on with the lights though.
We could probably
You
just
could fix that.
point those. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're seen.
fine.
We're visible.
Yeah.
We have our own little
Huh.
lights going on.
So I wrote this text document,
What
created
does
this
this have
text
to do with
document
anything?
for this podcast, and
Oh.
it's got so much information on it.
Topics for podcast 3.txt blank. So Danny, you're in for a wild ride. I would like that to be known.
Wow. Okay. You guys don't have any ideas. I see.
No, we usually do. Last week we talked about movies. The week before we talked about abortion. No, I'm kidding.
It was like one of the hot topics though.
Hot topics. I looked up
Yeah.
hot topics or controversial topics. I was like, the first one's
Uh-huh.
abortion, and I was like, nope,
Yeah.
can't talk about that.
You know what? I was just watching GMOs, genetically modified organisms.
Yeah,
Those are some very controversial things.
some scary stuff.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about them?
Just them existing.
I mean,
Because they can.
but everything has like GMOs in it now. You know.
Yeah, but,
good luck
like,
finding a banana that's not genetically modified.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like CRISPR. Like CRISPR modifying animals, and then the animals multiply, and then suddenly every animal has that gene in it. So in theory, we can eradicate like entire species if we want to.
What?
Okay, so this is pretty scary. If you ever go to North Dakota and you're looking down, you're just driving down any highway because they've got cornfields pretty much everywhere. It's really scary if you look from one side to the other. One side will have Roundup Ready, one side won't, and one side looks really natural. Like the side that doesn't have Roundup Ready looks like grass, corn. It's just green, brown, and like all
Corn.
kinds of colors. It's corn. It's great. The other side is green and dirt. There's corn and dirt, and there's nothing else. There's no weeds, there's no anything. And it's a little scary that you put that, in your body. That I'm trying to find like good pictures of a
So North Dakota isn't the only place with corn. I would like that to be known. There's
I
also
would hope that people know that.
no, I know. There's also corn in Iowa, Illinois. Woo, go Illinois!
Yeah,
Ohio. Danny, is there corn in Kalamazoo?
Indiana.
I mean, no one wants to.
Yeah,
live
there's
there.
corn near here. There's corn in Michigan. You betcha.
You there, betcha. What are you? All right, DeKalb, like
Dude, that's scary stuff.
that's just what I see though. Like driving,
That's not good.
I got that.
That's death. I mean,
But a lot of the time, GMOs are like beneficial to people. I think a lot of the
Correct.
time they're beneficial to society. Like they allow us to eat certain fruits, like bananas.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that it turns
It turns
cornfields
corn into
green
just
and brown. That's it. Oh,
no.
there we go.
You're ridiculous. All right, so what did you do over the weekend, Tyler?
What did I do over the weekend? What did I do over the weekend?
What
Not
did
a whole lot of anything.
What did you
Studied.
last weekend?
Last weekend, my parents came over. We went hiking. I feel like I talked about this already.
No.
I didn't.
Wow.
No?
Yeah, you did.
I feel like I did. Well, watched a lot of YouTube. Watched a lot of YouTube videos.
And what?
A lot of music, actually. Because I like this mic. You can throw that like up on your knee or up on a desk and play a little guitar.
Or even just on a
Sounds really
tripod.
good. Yeah. Sounds really good. But, yep, that's about it. Sat in bed, played guitar, watched YouTube, did some homework. Went to my office in Jamrich. It was good.
What did I
What did you do?
on Friday? What did I do on Friday? I know what I didn't do on Friday. Go to work.
Yeah.
So, on Wednesday,
Mm.
I woke up from a nap, like a 4-hour nap, you know, a little nap, all 4 hours. Actually, it's off track again. I woke up, so I fell asleep at around 2 o'clock today. I woke up at like 7:20, and it was dark out, so I couldn't tell if it was 7:20 p.m. or 7:20 a.m. the next day. I really thought if you weren't there and I just woke up, I would have gotten dressed.
I mean, you already were dressed.
No, I
so
mean, I would
it's-
have, like, hopped in the shower, like, got ready for tomorrow. For, like, Tuesday. And, like, started walking to class, be like, oh, there's a lot of people eating breakfast in here.
Wow.
It's like that. And then they'd serve dinner. I'd been like, oh.
I get it now. Okay.
I get it.
Mm.
All right, but, Saturday, I literally just hung out here. No. I did. Saturday, I woke up at 2 in the afternoon. My sleep schedule's messed up. So I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, got a little bit of homework done, and then we left at like 5:45, 6 o'clock.
For...
Hogback.
Yeah.
So Saturday, we
Yep.
decided to climb a mountain
We did.
in the dark, in the
Wow.
rain.
It was a good hike, though.
It was actually
really, really good. We got up there, it stopped raining, and it cleared up pretty nicely. It was still cloudy, but as far as the rain and stuff goes...
yeah,
it
no,
was-
it didn't rain as much. It really wasn't that wet, which was surprising, just because... What are you up to? You're plugging in your laptop.
Yeah, man. Gotta be connected 24/7. I can't go, like, 2 minutes without it.
Your laptop?
Yeah. Don't you have that problem, too?
I mean, phones.
Oh.
Phones,
Not
I
good.
feel like... Or like, I didn't have that feeling with a laptop. Danny, what are you playing with?
Gotta get on my level. What?
Oh, man.
Oh, rubber bands.
Oh, you're a pledge?
I am a pledge.
Of what?
Alpha Eta Rho.
Hell, if I plugged the right end in.
That is a aviation fraternity here at Western Michigan.
Aviation fraternity. That's...
Correct.
Put your you can't hear him. He'll explain it. Daniel will
Please.
get at it.
Please explain.
Well, it's basically a fraternity. You guys know what a fraternity is.
I do.
But it's centered around aviation. So, you have to have like an interest in aviation. And, we do aviation related things like tours at airports. But the main reason it's sort of in place is so that you could have make connections within the aviation industry. So it's there to sort of help you get like your foot in the door, because networking in at least in the aviation industry is a very important thing that will help you get your job.
Yeah, that's
So.
a lot of clubs, a lot of flying groups out of small airports meet up every week, Sundays, Saturdays, and they've got all sorts of different clubs in, I'm not sure what states they are, but it's a tight-knit community from what I know.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody- I know that there's a lot of pilots that have ADHD as well. That seems to be a correlating
Danny,
thing.
do you have ADHD?
Not that I know of.
Okay, well, that's good. That's when the doctors ask if I'm allergic to anything. I'd say not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
Do you just say no?
I just say not that I'm aware of.
It's like the forums that say
Yeah.
like, sex. I put yes. Yes, please.
Wow. You gotta fix that, man.
No, I
This-
don't. It's
This
fine.
computer's going all sorts of weird.
All sorts of weird. Oh snap! Do you know what genetic cloning is?
I mean, not like
That is freaky.
I have an idea of just
That
sheep
is
into
scary.
a sheep.
That is scary. Alrighty, so pros and cons of human trafficking. Let's get it.
I'd like to hear the pros list first.
Yes, I would absolutely love to
I
hear
would
the
love
pros
to hear
list
the
of this.
pros of human trafficking as well. Oh my gosh, we're not. Alright, Danny, have you seen any good movies lately?
I saw the Gemini Man.
Gemini Man, how was it? I heard interesting things about
It was pretty mediocre. The concept was good, and Will Smith was good.
Of course Will Smith
Okay.
is good. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's Will Smith.
But like the action was like it was very CGI because a lot of times they had to do Will Smith squared in there, the younger Will Smith, and like most of him was CGI, so you could tell like a lot of the when they were doing fight scenes, like it was like almost too smooth. You know what I mean?
That's too bad. That's too
Yeah.
bad because he
Well,
could make
overall,
Jaden Smith could make quite a bit of money if he
But
went both
who
into the
Yeah.
music industry and the acting.
who's the director of who directed Gemini Man?
Steven Spielberg. I have no idea.
I don't think so. Where did you get that information?
I
Well, it got a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. No, not director. Who's the
direct producer.
like any action movie, it had like some flaws in the plot and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's too bad because it's I don't know how many good actors are in there. So that's an opinion,
Will Smith?
but
I mean,
it had
I don't know
Wong
anybody else in
from
there.
Doctor Strange.
Had who?
Wong.
Oh, really? No way.
Yeah.
What did he play?
He was like the guy that had the airplane and helped them out.
Okay.
When he was on the run. Yeah,
Supporting.
he was that guy.
Of course.
Oh, but I also saw Zombieland 2.
Oh, okay. Okay. Non-spoiler review. Go for it.
Yeah. It was very similar to the first one.
Did
But
it have
just-
all the tip things like tip number, blah blah blah?
Yeah, it did, but it didn't create like any new ones or anything like that. It just wasn't as funny as the first one. Like it was still a good movie, but it just didn't have as many punchlines, or like this just the comedy wasn't as good as it was in the first one. So that's kind of a bummer. But overall, it's still pretty funny. The ending with they had Bill Murray do like an ending thing with it, and that was funny.
Is there gonna be a third in the series, or
Yeah,
are
do you
they-
think there
are
can
they
be a
done
third
with
one?
it now?
What's with all these reboot sequels though?
I mean, it could do just okay at the theaters, and then they can just do another one, and that one will do okay. So there could be, for sure.
There could always be
Yikes.
another one.
You gotta be kidding me.
So back to Gemini Man.
Yeah.
So I read an article and I lost it and I found it again. Don't worry, Danny, I'm not an idiot.
Alright.
I read this article about the director Ang Lee. So he wants people to see Gemini Man, right? But it's shot and meant to be watched in 3D, 4K, 120 frames per second.
Interesting.
So but no theater. There's like 14.
You can't get that in a
14 AMC
Forrest
theaters in the
Roberts
U.S. can play it at 120 frames per second, but only in 2K. So
I mean,
like you can't get all three. Like he shot it and Len did that, but he can't even. There was no point.
who told him to do that?
That was him. He probably did that. He probably thought of that.
Who is okay?
I think that's like a big problem because like
a lot
my
of money.
phone can shoot in 4K, but like if I want to buy a monitor to view it, I have to spend like $600, $700.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's not just like 4K is cool and all, but that's not like that doesn't like your 4K on your phone is not the same on 4K like a digital camera. It's not
Well,
the,
yeah,
it's not
of
the
course,
same.
but like still.
But yeah, you
Still.
can't really view it as well. I mean, I
Yeah.
wish 4K was. I don't know. There's cameras now that shoot in 8K, 8K.
There is.
Yeah, but
Nuts.
a lot of the time you don't shoot in 4K on like phone, or you do, but you have more error. Like if you're a filmmaker and you're shooting in 4K for YouTube, you can upload 4K or you can just crop it. Like you have still all those pixels in there and you can crop it and it still won't look terrible. That's another thing with 4K.
Okay.
That's what people do with the red weapon, the red helium sensor, right? Is that what it is?
That big camera, red
Red.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red helium 8K. There we go. So it's an 8K sensor, and it's like it's $60,000 for the sensor, but yeah, if anyone wanted to get me a early Christmas gift or something, and was ready to spend $60,000.
No, that ain't it, Chief. That's
Yeah, you can easily spend a bunch of money on this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
we'll get it for the vlog.
The vlog. Yeah,
It's a business
we'll
expense.
vlog with a $59,000 camera business expense.
Yeah, man.
That means
Tax write-off. Boo.
So, Danny, did you buy your car in full by chance?
Yes.
You did? Where did you get $1,500 from?
Savings, sir.
Don't you wish you had $1,500 just...
Yeah, I do wish I had just $1,500 laying around.
I want a new
But
car.
I mean, it's not really laying around when you have to buy a car.
I want a new car.
It's kind of for the car.
I mean, the Corolla is sweet and all, but like, in the Corolla is really sweet. Don't get me wrong. Don't I have a nice Corolla, Danny?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
So, when are you coming up to the UP?
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
You have a car now.
I do.
Originally you couldn't because you didn't have a car,
Uh-huh.
but now you do have a car, so now you can come here.
You're right.
What are you
The
doing?
question
What are
is-
you doing next weekend?
Dog, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend.
Of course I did.
Yeah, if you figure out what you're doing next weekend and you want to make a trip, let me know.
Okay.
I'm serious. As long as you don't get sand everywhere on my futon, then we're good.
What?
Zach and
I
Ryan
think
got
it's-
sand all over my futon.
I'm gonna bring a bucket of sand and dump it on your futon.
I had to vacuum my couch.
You have a vacuum?
It's
The
in our.
heck?
It's in our. No, not a personal vacuum.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. I may be dumb. I'm not stupid. What? What do you mean? So Daniel Slattery,
Yeah.
governor of Alaska. What made
Yes.
you want to study aviation?
Well, it was always something I've sort of been interested in, flying, being a pilot. I always liked airports and stuff. So one day, I decided to take my first flying lesson. And, from there, I just fell in love with it. Flying is just the funnest thing in the world to me.
You ever have plans to build your own plane?
Probably not. I'm not that good with, building stuff.
It's definitely
Wow.
a long process.
Yes.
Have you built a plane?
No, but I know quite a few people who have, and some people have taken
Yeah.
like 10 years, whatever they build their plane, and it's kind of like, oof, that is a dedicated project right there.
Yeah.
But
So I know some people do it without even like a pilot's license, and they'll just like build themselves the plane. Kind of
Yeah.
scary.
get the
But,
license after.
Uh huh.
You might even get a license. That would be highly... I don't know. How illegal would it be to fly a plane without a license?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How illegal would it be to fly a plane without a license?
I mean, if you get caught, like, you're in some deep shit.
Yeah, it's like boating without a boating license.
Y-
You know.
Yeah, kind of.
I feel like it's probably a little bit more than that. The
but
airspace is a little more.
but it's like, I knew this one, like, I flew with this one guy who, like, just grew up, like, on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And, they just used dirt runways, and they just had a plane or two. And so, like, he grew up flying, and then, but he never got a license. So, like, there's no need, because, like, there used to be not that much regulation about it. But, like the only reason he actually got himself a license was because he wanted to buy a plane,
Okay. It's probably... I've heard that it's very expensive to get a pilot's license, and I've heard that it's not too bad, so I don't really know, on an average, how much would it be and how long would it take to get your pilot's license. I guess that depends on how fast you can learn, too.
Yes, that is a factor, but to get your private pilot's license, which means you can fly in, like, good, clear weather, I think it's 30 hours, but it usually takes people longer than that.
Okay.
And if you're usually paying for lessons, and lessons, depending on where you go, can be like $150 an hour, something like that.
That's a lot of money.
So then when you get those 30 hours... Oh, go ahead.
Yes, it is pretty expensive, but not undoable if you have that kind of money.
So if you have connections with a flying club, if you got an uncle that flies a plane, like, if you get those 30 hours, where do you go to log those 30 hours and submit them?
So you just have your logbook, and you log all the hours, and your instructor has to sign off on them and stuff like that. And then there's a whole process that you have to go through, such as like cross countries and stuff like that, and then your own solos. But then eventually, to get your actual license, you have to be visited by the FAA, and they have to do a check ride with you, and you also have to do an oral exam that talks about, so that they know that you're legit and all that good stuff. So then, usually most people pass that. So once you have your private, you can fly any single engine plane.
Fascinating. So you can't have people like Dawson flying planes. So probably a pretty good screening process then to get up into the airspace.
Yeah.
You don't want, just crash and burn.
So yeah. Danny, when are you gonna fly me to anywhere?
When I get a plane, and that is expensive. So if you want to buy me a plane.
So, like, how expensive? Like, hear me out, right? Is it like, are GTA prices, are those accurate?
Not really. Like, let's say I wanted to buy a Cessna 172. Like, that's like a standard plane.
Danny's knowledgeable on this topic. Right?
People training. It can cost anywhere from $50, $60, all the way up to like $120,000 for a plane.
So
yeah, okay.
GTA prices are. I mean, like the little plane.
No, I mean GTA prices are like in the millions.
No, those are for like the big jets and crap. Like for the little ones, they're like 120,000, 100,000.
I think, I know the Dodo is free, and isn't the Valium or something?
Yeah, can you just get like a Dodo, Danny, or something, a free one? And
what?
A
free plane?
Water skipping plane, more or less. A float plane, what's that call them?
Oh yeah, I know what you guys are talking about. The ones with the pontoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. You just fly up here, land right in Superior.
Oh my god.
Park your plane for the week. That
would be enjoyable.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go fly back to wherever I live, and so you're gonna what?
All right, Danny. So, Time to test your Western Michigan University trivia.
Oh, geez.
According to Wikipedia. Are you ready for this?
All right, let's hear it.
All right. So, what is the graduation rate?
Graduation.
Okay,
rate? I
the
don't
graduation rate for Western Michigan University, is it over or under 43%? Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
know. Over.
You think it's over? What do you think it is?
I thought it was pretty high, like 60, 61.
You are correct. It is not 61 though. It's 54%,
Oh,
which is
okay.
very, very high actually.
Yeah.
All right, Danny. So, is the acceptance rate for Western Michigan University over or under 81%? That's a tough one. That is a.
Yeah, I know it's high. I just don't know how high.
Is
So
it
I
like?
think it's over 81.
Is it like?
It's like
You think it's over
it's like
81?
80. Yeah. So they accept a lot of people. It's really easy to get in here.
Probably do. Alrighty. You are correct. It is 82%.
Yeah, look at that. 2 for 2, baby.
Alrighty. Now, is the graduation rate for Northern Michigan University over or under 53%?
I'm gonna say it's under.
What do you think it is then?
I don't know, in the 40s.
You are correct. It is 49%.
Hey.
Now,
let's
Danny,
go.
is the graduation rate, or is the acceptance rate for Northern Michigan University over or under 74%? That's a tough one. I mean, it's Northern Michigan. I mean, it's a tough school, It's not.
I bet it's over 74%.
You think it's over 74? What do you think it is?
Yeah. I'm gonna say 78.
76. You were close.
Oh my God! Look at me go!
My
I
God,
am a genius.
so like more people, like I guess statistically speaking, if you want a degree, go to Western Michigan. They accept you more. There's a higher acceptance rate, and there's a higher graduation rate.
Yes.
Which is a very interesting way to look at.
What's a good note?
What are you looking at?
A task cam.
So you want to
Tascam
plug in a
XZ. Cause I don't want to buy a new app for $24, $25, and I don't want to buy a new iPad, so I'm gonna make my iPad and my app work.
How much is the? Do you need to buy a new iPad?
I should. I really should. It's like the original iPad Mini.
Oh, our buddy Sean has an iPad Mini, doesn't he?
He does.
Let's
He
get
uses
Sean
the
in this
flash.
call. Get him over here.
Funny.
I want that iPad Pro. I really don't. I'd like to use it, but I don't think I'd want to own it. It's just like a laptop screen as a interface.
There's a lot of kids at Western, at least in my classes, who use it just as like their laptop.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
just use like a Microsoft Surface.
We use
or
our
something.
laptops as laptops.
Yeah, but they have like the pen and everything. They take notes.
Oh my God! It's like is that a hipster school?
It's a Korean thing. We got a lot of Koreans.
Dude, they've got like computer labs there that kids go to just to game on and like.
In Korea or Western
Yeah, we
Michigan?
got esports teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude. Oh my
wait.
gosh.
So like what? Like what?
There's an Overwatch team.
That's kind of sweet. I'm not gonna lie. That's my game. Oh my gosh. Is your roommate a part of the team, or is he just a casual
No,
gamer
no.
and just screams?
Surprisingly, yeah. You hit the nail on the head there. You just like to scream.
All right. I mean, my roommate was a little crazy too. So
Yeah, well, your roommate stalk people, so.
did he? I don't know. I don't do. Is that?
I don't. His life is a mystery. Is a mystery that I don't really want to solve either.
So what are you bringing to this podcast, Tyler? I'm trying to talk with my friend Danny over here. What
do you want?
I don't know. Alrighty, Danny. Any plans for the
That's a good
upcoming
question.
weekend?
Nope. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so. I'm sure I've got someone made plans with me. I just have to remember them.
What are you doing next weekend?
This guy Tyler asked me to come up to him to see him in the UP, but I don't know. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Some of them are real dicks.
Not cool. I did not like that. I was gonna give you a place to live.
A place to live. Hey, you gonna buy that house?
Okay, so there's this house that I would like to buy, or look at least. And you want to look at it, right?
I do want to look at it.
It is $35,000 for this house. Danny, I do not know if I'm gonna buy this house. Not yet. I don't know yet. You know.
You should totally buy that house. That'd be sick.
Should I really?
If I was in the position to buy a house, I'd totally buy a house.
I don't have money to buy a house. Oh, what was it that it was like at this moment? What was it? I was complaining about how broke I was apparently at Donald's graduation party, and then I was like, "See, guys, I'm broke." I checked my bank, and there was just like a bunch of money just there. Is that something that happens, Danny?
To you?
Yeah, is that something that actually happened?
Probably. I don't know.
Why am I so
If
tired?
Yeah, I mean, you slept enough.
I slept all day. I also didn't really sleep last night. Was too busy studying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a responsible individual.
Studying the show Gotham.
Oof.
I gotta watch that final season.
I haven't. I'm restarting from the beginning.
I see. I'm not that invested in it.
Neither am I. All right, Danny. So we are going to play a game called Guess That Marvel Cinematic Universe Viewing Order.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you know all the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think so.
So what do you think? And this is going in chronological order. What do you think?
Like.
I will give you the first one. I'll give you the first answer. The first answer is Captain America, the first Avenger.
Wow.
Okay, so we're going not in as they were released, but as they stand in time.
they stand in the universe and stuff.
Okay, got it.
Promise?
Please.
Well, that's gonna be much harder.
That's gonna be much
So
much
good.
harder.
Oof. Cat tracks?
No,
Where'd you get it?
the Northern Lights dining experience.
They have
Promise.
that there?
Yeah,
Fascinating.
I got this, a Lunchable, and some Gatorade.
That is the way to be.
Mm-hmm.
What's that guy's name? Harry? Henry? Harry? He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain America, what?
The first Avenger.
And then...
Next is Captain Marvel, Danny. So now you got it. Now you're... Alright, what do you think is after Captain Marvel?
Oh man.
the timeline
Jeez.
of events.
I'm trying to think of them all. Would it just be Iron Man?
That is correct.
All right.
Danny. Alright, so what do you think is after Iron Man 1?
Oh, jeez.
It's the Scarlet
Is it just
Witch.
Iron Man 2?
It's the Scarlet Witch movie. It is Iron Man 2. You are correct, Danny.
Man, I am so good at guessing.
You're nailing this. Alrighty, what is the third what is next?
I feel like it's Thor.
Jesus,
Oh.
Danny.
Really? Oh my
Dude,
god,
you thought-
I'm not looking it up. I'll put my hands up.
No.
So you know I'm not cheating.
Alright, what's after Thor? I think you're gonna forget one of them, and I think I know which one you're gonna forget.
The next
Like-
one.
I would forget that. Then again, I don't know my Marvel movies. I enjoy them, but I don't.
The one I would, the Hulk one.
Jeez, Danny, dude. And then what's
Yeah,
after?
see,
Okay, what's
see, that's the
after?
one that I would forget. Thank you. You gave me a hint.
Jeez, what's after the Incredible Hulk?
Um. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, it's Avengers.
Oh, really? Oh, because they come.
They
Okay,
come
gotcha.
all together. Danny, you did very good.
Thank you. I'm very proud of myself.
All right, now let's try Tyler. Tyler, what what comes after the Avengers?
I don't know. The Avengers.
It's Iron Man
The
3.
Avengers
Oof.
2.
Because Iron Man 3 is him dealing with like the flashes from when he was in the Hulk
yeah.
coming down. And then after that is everyone's favorite movie, Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah. Marvel's one done.
One done. They've had more.
Come on now.
Well, wait, what other done?
I don't
guess
know.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, why didn't you like Captain Marvel?
I fell asleep through it.
I fell asleep
Oh.
my third time seeing Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
I have not seen a Star Wars movie except for like the
And
name Star Wars movies that have recently released. Like within the past 5 years.
the new Star Wars movies suck.
I mean,
It wasn't the newest one, it was the one before that I saw, but Star Wars, Star Trek, like Marvel and DC I've gotten into a little bit with Joker and the Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, a lot of those, but I feel like people all around are just wanting to punch me in the face right now for not watching.
They're
Like Harry
such a
Potter, I've
good
never seen that.
it's
Harry
okay.
Potter's great.
I haven't seen Harry Potter either.
Really? They're good movies, just like on their own. You know, like even without the books. They did a good job.
All right, Danny. One more test.
Alrighty.
Are you ready for this? This is for all the marbles. If you get this
All
right,
of 'em.
I'll let you come up and visit me.
You'll let me? You want me to?
I know. What is the 20th most high or the 20th highest grossing movie of all time?
Can you give me some choices?
So the choices are Incredibles 2,
Alright.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and let's go with Minions.
Well, I really hope it's not Minions.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say, Star Wars.
That is incorrect. It is the Minions.
Wow, that is
So disappointing.
that is very sad. That-
Alrighty, Danny, let's.
I really thought we had that one, you know, in the bag, but
All right, Danny, let's
It was
try
going
this.
good.
Let's try this. What is the most grossing movie of all time?
Endgame, right?
It is Endgame. So Endgame made $2.796 billion at the box office.
Box office?
Box office, yeah.
Walking.
I'm walking here, and Avatar made $2.79 billion. So it beat it by a small margin of $6 million.
That's not that much, actually,
No, that's not that
as
much.
far
That
as
was a
box
small-
office goes.
I mean, it is. Do
Small
you
amount of
know?
6 million.
So, Danny, you know the Blair Witch Project, right?
No.
What? You don't know the Blair Witch Project?
I've heard of it.
Alrighty,
It's
so
like,
this movie made. So just these are some numbers, right? You know, movies budgets range from like millions to, or 100,000 to millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
This movie made $248.6 million. Okay,
Yep, that's a lot.
that's a lot. But you know, movies that do this usually have a budget of $500,000 to $1 million, right? Maybe even more.
Mhm.
This movie had a budget of $60,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of extra change you got there.
That's a lot of extra change. Alrighty, so I am all out of information. Are you here? Do you have anything, sir?
Nothing pertaining to what you've been talking about, no.
Danny, any last words?
Live free and die young.
Live free, die young. Daniel Slattery, governor of Alaska. Who is... Wait, actually. Who is the governor of Alaska? Mike Dunleavy. Oh, Republican Party. Really? I thought they were all Democrats up there. No?
You won't see it.
No way.
No?
No,
They're not trying to take
No
away your
way.
guns and...
It's Alaska.
No,
If you can't survive in Michigan, you can't survive in Alaska. There's no way. No way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Tyler. The Republicans there because they're taking out all the oil and stuff. You know, all the natural resources. They're killing it, killing Alaska.
This is a shot at me. This is him.
Yeah, I mean,
This is a shot at you too.
not like they've got fields in North Dakotas or, other northerner states, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Just leave that up to research.
Let's just leave that. Yeah, and remember, everyone, you miss 95% of the shots you take if you're Michael Jordan, because he missed some, but
I feel like that's not correct.
you probably make around 30% of the shots because you probably suck at basketball. So, have a happy Kwanzaa, everyone.